Hi, this is Alexia from Colosoft. In this video, I'm going to provide you with an introduction of key configuration settings for getting started with nChronos. After installation of your nChronos server, it is important to set some configurations before you can actually start nChronos running. In this video, I will review these configurations. After installing and activating your nChronos server, an initialization dialog box pops up. Here we provide a default username. This is a good time for you to enter a new one. Now enter a password. You should remember the username and password, and now click Next. Here we need to set up the port number for accessing the nChronos server. The TCP port is for nChronos console access. The HTTP port and the HTTPS ports are for browser access. If there's no modification, just click Finish. Now a dialog box appears asking us if we want to configure the nChronos server now. Click Yes, and we access nChronos server from the default browser. Click Continue and enter the username and password we just set. Click Login. First, we will need to go to the storage page. Select a hard disk drive and allocate the space for storing the data. Click OK. Now go to the interface page, which is for configuring the nChronos interface settings. Specify the management interface and the capture interfaces, and then click OK to save the settings. Then go to the network link page. Click New Link, enter the link name, specify the link type, select the capture interface you are interested in, and enter the internal network segments for defining internal IP addresses. The internal segments here could be network segments, a single IP address, or an IP address range. Enter the actual bandwidth, the inbound bandwidth, the outbound bandwidth, and the total bandwidth. Now click OK to get back to the network link page. OK, let's click Run to start capturing and analyzing nChronos network traffic. Now we have finished the basic settings. If you want to configure your email notification settings, go to the SMTP settings page, enter the sender address, enter the email service address, the SSL encryption type and the port number for it, the username and the password. I recommend you click Test to verify that your email settings are correct. Click OK to save these settings. Let's go to the alarm notification page. Check email notification, enter the email subject, and enter the recipient addresses. You can enter multiple recipient addresses by entering one email address per line. Click OK to save settings. Now go to the report notification page. Check recipient address and enter the desired recipient addresses. Just click OK to save these settings. OK, let's go to nChronos console to view the data. First, launch the nChronos console. Click this button to add the server. Enter the IP address of the management interface on nChronos server. The port number is 3000 by default. Enter a name for the server and enter your username and password. The username and passwords are the ones created when you initialize the nChronos server. Click OK. Then the server is shown on the Server Explorer. Double-click the server to connect it. Double-click Link Analysis to open the Link Analysis window. Span a duration that you're interested in, and you'll get various views about relevant data. Interpreting the nChronos data and the nChronos console overview are covered in another video. Thanks for watching this video on nChronos configurations on how to get started. For more information, visit www.colosoft.com and download your free trial of nChronos today.